What's up, G.I. Joe fans? Welcome back to the M.I.B. Master Museum. I'll be your curator today. Guys, we have another cool one for you, all the way from 1999. A timeless collection exclusive. A Hasbro collector's online exclusive. We bring you Secret Mission to Spy Island. Let's bring this guy in. Bring this guy down. This was an internet exclusive on Hasbro's collector's website, and a timeless collection exclusive that you only could get on Hasbro's website. And this is back in 1999. So guys, you know, I wasn't that well versed with the internet at the time, nor did I trust it very much. So this was a figure. Let's get you a blown out shot of. This was a figure that I wanted desperately, but I was a little nervous going online to get it. But nevertheless, me being a collector actually overcame my fear of the internet back then. So I went online to get this guy because he was so cool. And this is a set reminiscent of the sets from the early 1970s with the Adventure Team and things of that nature. So didn't get the original set back in the 1970s because I was too young, and those sets were extremely too expensive for my family anyway. But I did manage to get this guy, and he's been in our museum collection since 1999. And on top of that, this guy was in our archives, and I'm a little frustrated with myself that this guy was put in the archives, but I only have myself to blame, and we'll get it into that, because he was put in a place where it was a lot really dusty section of our shelving area, and we cleaned him up to the best of our ability, but he still got some dust on him, and as you can see, a little bit dust buildup on the on his canteen holder. And you can say, well, man, this is sealed. This is a sealed box, but these boxes are very airy. A lot of debris can get inside of these boxes if they're put in dusty areas. So that's what you got with this. But it seemed like that's the only dust particles that got in on it. Outfit is beautiful. You can see he's got his gun right there. Machine gun right here at the bottom. Guys, if you're just joining us, welcome to the M.I.B. Master Museum. Like and subscribe, guys. Join the M.I.B. family. This is what we do. I'm down here in my museum, and we're just hanging out right now and relaxing. And we want to bring you guys some cool videos today on some really cool figures. And today we're hanging out with our Secret Mission to Spy Island G.I. Joe. As you can see, everything is just beautifully placed. Pistols. And they did it the way I love it. They used plastic fasteners for everything. So everything was beautifully placed. And this was supposedly an adventure, a mission to Spy Island, where Joe had to infiltrate a fortress on this remote island. And he had to get there by way of his rubber raft here. All of his equipment there. Big flasher there. Set the bombs, the explosives. There's a detonator. There's the wire. What else do we have over here? There's some more bombs right there at the bottom. But you had to get past all of the dangerous stumbling blocks, so to speak, in Joe's path. And here is a beautiful, beautiful alligator. I'm going to call him an alligator. We have a couple of alligators in our collection. And this is beautifully done. This set was very hard to come by. Even back in 1999, they weren't out for very long because it was more of a promotional exclusive than anything else. And once again, because the internet was so brand new for people just, plopping down their credit cards and ordering stuff offline, it's basically a second extension of ourselves now to use the internet the way we use it now. But back then, believe it or not, for a lot of collectors that simply were being born around that time, yes, the internet was practically still in its infancy stages. So, we were still kind of getting used to it. So that's where a lot of these figures, here's his binoculars. He's got a holster here on the side, shoulder holster, belt. I love the boots and the beautiful camouflage outfit. And I heard a subscriber speak about the Secret Mission to Spy Island, G.I. Joe. And we definitely wanted to kind of get this guy out. It's been a while, but I said it because I have to really go through and find these guys when they're in the archives. Once again, the archives here at M.I.B. Master Museum is more of a storage area, so there's nothing glamorous about it. Very little lighting in there, so once I put stuff in there, it's like it's in there for years. I have stuff that's been in our archives for decades. They've been in there for a while. So he's got a real, not a plastic molded hat. He has a real cloth hat, and he sports the old vintage style head sculpt that collectors simply love. Here it's behind him. You can see the paddles for his life raft. Let's turn this guy around. Oh, we're here. Actually, we'll go up top. Here's his equipment list. Three sticks of TNT, Morse code radio, and I believe that's right here. That's the Morse code radio right there. I mean, so this set came absolutely, let me get you a blown out shot here. This set came absolutely loaded. Tons and tons of accessories. The playability factor on this set is off the charts. The alligator alone makes this the set playability scale off the charts. I mean, it's so cool. As you can see, our alligator, he's never been removed. Beautifully done. Let's turn it around. This box is, once again, not much on the side here, but here, get you a blown out shot here at the back. Beautiful box. Here's the Timeless Collection, Secret Mission to Spy Island. Oh, this was a 1969 action adventure. Beautiful. And here's the original. The Secret Mission to Spy Island. The original set. This kid looks really happy. But that's the original cover to the actual set from the late 1960s. And then this gives you, this is the comic book here that came with it. This is the comic book that came with it. And then down here, what's really cool about this box set is that they open up this booklet for you, panel for panel, page for page, and gives you the whole story. How cool is that? And let's get you a year. And here, there's HasbroCollectors.com, 1999. Turn this guy back around, and I'm glad they gave us that comic book, because this didn't come with one. I don't see one. Guys, what do you think about our timeless collection, Secret Mission to Spy Island? Do you have this guy? Are you looking for this guy? You can find this guy. I used to give out the prices and stuff. I found that can be a double-edged sword at times. So, does this guy warrant high prices? Yeah, he will, because of his collectability. What those prices are, I just wouldn't. I'd rather not say and give my own expert opinion, because I've had subscribers tell me, well, you told me this particular figure would cost like this, and it wound up costing that much more. So you get, I don't want to give out false information, because the collecting market is so fickle with these figures. What I will tell you, though, is that the first place I would go if you want to try to find this guy, I would go to Coswell Collectibles, their website, their awesome toy website. They have literally everything: G.I. Joe, Migos, you name it. Every toy company, they have hundreds of different toy lines from different toy companies. So they carry a huge inventory of G.I. Joes on top of all of that. So that would be my advice to you, professional advice to you. Try Coswell Collectibles first, then I would try eBay, and then I would try Amazon. This guy is just a beautiful, beautiful figure, and we are just thrilled to death. For a long time, he held the ranking as one of my favorite. You see, he's locked in really good. He held the ranking as one of my favorite G.I. Joes that I had in my collection. And I think a lot of it had to do with his rarity, that he was so rare. He was so difficult to obtain because he was on the internet. And I would check back, and that he would be unavailable. They didn't have him. They sold out. Then I would check back again. And I was very fortunate. I found this guy, and I got him for Christmas of 1999. So right before the turn of the century, I got him. So yeah, December of 1999. He was a Christmas present to myself. Guys, we have a fun week, which our week is just starting here at M.I.B. Master Museum. Like I said, I'm off. I got some time to hang out and relax. So we got some more awesome videos headed your way. We would like to welcome all of our new subscribers, all of our old subscribers. I would have never thought 7 months ago when we started our channel that we would have 257 subscribers. We were just happy to have 1 or 2 subscribers. I thought that probably be the end of it because of what we are. We are a mint in box museum channel where we, we're that's what we do. We preserve the historical value of these GI Joes and these other action figure lines in their natural form, which you're seeing right now. So I never in my wildest dreams thought we would have 257 subscribers. So we'd like to thank all of you guys for making that possible for us. And with that being said, guys, you know the routine. God bless. And keep collecting.